Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the show. And this is your host, Yunus Kawanga. And also, I'm in the shadow actually of Sheikh Muntaha Kenny, all the way from the mother's, the mother city of Cape Town. Sheikh Kenny, how are you doing this morning?
Alhamdulillah, very well. Shukran, Alhamdulillah, very good. And I don't know what shadow you're talking about, Sheikh, but Alhamdulillah, we're glad to be with you on this program. And this is a very significant day in the calendar of the Ummah. Of course, it is the day of Arafah. It is the pinnacle of the Hajj. And we are indeed grateful that Allah has given us the opportunity that we can connect with the Hujjaj and also bring their sentiments, their feelings, the atmosphere of Hajj right to the homes of our viewers and listeners, wherever they might find themselves.
100%. Because I remember one of the things that our previous guest, brother Shahim, was saying that, the day of Qadr and other days are unknown, but the day of Arafah is known to us. And also, it's weighty in terms of the rewards that a person gets to get from standing on the plains of Arafah making dua, but also at the same time, not only for those in Arafah, not only for those in Hajj, but also for those who are here at home. We have possibility of fasting on this beautiful day and making dua, inshallah, from after Asr until Maghrib time, just to try and connect and have that sync with the people and the brothers and sisters in Hajj. Now we just move on to a more sadder situation of Hajj, and that is in the news that at least six Nigerian pilgrims die, two suffer miscarriages, and 30 undergo psychiatric treatment. And right now we'll be, inshallah, chatting with Dr. Abdul Rahman Abu Hashimu, who is the lecturer with the Department of Political Science and International Relations at the University of Abuja in Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Doctor. I hope you're well this morning.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good morning, my brother. Happy to join you on this
Jazakallah
platform.
khairah. Jazakallah. It's a pleasure for us actually to have you on the show with us this morning. Jazakumullah khairah. Now, can you just take us, inshallah, through the news that we just received this morning, inshallah, about the six fatalities and two women who suffered miscarriages and the others who actually underwent a psychiatric treatment, inshallah.
It's a very sad one. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept them into Jannah,
Ameen.
forgive their shortcomings, and bless their souls, bless their families that they left behind.
Ameen.
Uh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us, and that the Prophet equally echoed it, that the hour is known to nobody. And
Mm,
once a time is up, there is nothing anybody can do. But well, I want to say that what has happened is very sad, and it's as a result of the failure of our diagnostic capacity in Nigeria as a country. Because if someone is going on pilgrimage and you know that the exercise is a very rigorous one that is demanding, uh, it used to exert pressure even on the very healthy ones.
mm,
If there is proper medical checkup and diagnosis, there could be a sort of advisory on each of the Hujjaj that are going to the Holy Land, so that you know that you need to take it easy, you need to go slowly, you're not in competition with anybody, you dare to worship Allah, and you have to really take your time because you understand your system better. So if the proper diagnosis was carried out and people were advised according to their health, and that is why in some other serious countries you see who judge on the wheelchair. It's not as if some of them cannot manage to do tawaf or to go around, but because of the medical condition, the heart is, say, weak or any other situation, or the person has high blood pressure, and the person needed to take it slowly and then be able to perform Hajj, then you see the person on wheelchair. But when the correct diagnoses are not done, even medical tests that will show that a lady or a wife is pregnant and she is not supposed to embark on such a trip, and then you now have two miscarriages, it shows that there is a failure somewhere and
mm,
that some persons are not doing the right things that they're supposed to do. Going to Hajj is something that you're doing to please your Lord. You are not in competition with anybody.
Mm,
So if as a wife you are pregnant, if you can go this year, you can go next year. And as we are always told by our noble prophet, even having intention to do something and you're not able to do it, you earn a reward. So you can't risk your life, risk the life of the unborn baby that's supposed to join the army of Ummah that we have. This is something that shows that something is not right somewhere.
mm,
Coming to those with mental illness that are being treated in Nigeria, people have not been paying attention to mental well-being.
mm,
People see people going through a lot, they feel it's normal. The system will heal itself, and so on and so forth. So um, assuming that the proper diagnosis, as I said earlier on, was carried out on the Hujjaj to the extent that you understand their mental state and mental balance, you could advise. Even as soon as they get to Saudi Arabia, they could get the help they need to get because hospitals in Saudi Arabia are better than the hospitals in Nigeria. This is just the
mm,
sad reality. It's just the truth. So people access better healthcare system in Saudi, even better drugs. There is nothing like fake drugs in Saudi. And when people come back from Saudi, they relive their experiences and they will tell you that they got better treatment. And even the drugs that they gave them in Saudi Arabia, they came back to Nigeria. They could not find it in some of our pharmacies. It tells you the kind of drugs that are being consumed in Nigeria. And Nigeria before now, it's a hub for fake drugs. Even if you have been treated for some illness and so on and so forth, if you're not careful, you run the risk of being treated with fake drugs. So it's an ongoing situation. It is a situation that is being fought by government to ensure that we have the best drug so far. But that is just the sad reality of our country.
all right. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for everyone who has gone through the difficulties, especially the six fatalities. And in terms of the 30 people who went on the psychiatric treatment, you spoke about the people not actually taking care of their mental health situation. And we believe that June actually is seen as man's mental health month. And there has to be some sort of awareness that we can actually carry out to the mass. And how can we take advantage of that also, inshallah, using our social media platforms, using any other means that we have? How can we now let people learn more about mental health situations, inshallah?
Yeah, assuming the Hajj officials were not taking the issue of mental health seriously, this very particular 30 number of persons that have been affected in faraway Saudi Arabia has just exposed one thing that they've not done their job thoroughly and that they needed to be more thorough next time and then learning from this very particular experience. And there should be awareness, there should be that concerted effort by all and sundry to ensure that subsequently people that are going for either Umrah or Hajj should be given the psychological test that they needed so that they can be advised accordingly. If it is not serious, they can embark on Hajj, they should go, but when they get there, they should seek for medical treatment or else they remain back home and then attend to their health before any other thing. So the tests that are always carried out, assuming that mental health was not included, I think it is high time we did that because you can't just go for Hajj. And for instance, today is Umrah, as my brother Sheikh Kenny pointed out. Uh, you are the one that said it that this is the peak. So you can't afford not to be on Mount Arafah, which is the peak and the final thing that you needed to do to say, okay, you've gotten your Hajj right. You're hoping that Allah was going to accept it from you as an act of ibadah. And
Mm,
then you are on hospital bed. It doesn't make any sense. It's as good as you are not even in Saudi Arabia for Hajj. So this is a pathetic situation. It's a situation that we don't want to see again repeat itself. I'm calling on Hajj officials to be highly critical. Uh, to sort people according to their health so that you could advise them. And then we have people that go for Hajj and they perform Hajj, not people that will go for Hajj and they will remain on their bed. They cannot make it to Mount Arafat. This is something that is not acceptable because these persons are paying to be taken care of. So it's not as if Nigeria is sponsoring the entire trip. No, these are people that work through the years to save such huge amount of money, life savings for that matter. And then they get to Saudi Arabia, they cannot perform the rate accordingly. It doesn't speak well of our conscience and what we're supposed to do as a people.
Yeah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for everyone, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khaira, Dr. Abdul Rahman. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us all to understand the importance of being in good health before we undertake any obligations of deen on ourselves. Because also at some point in deen, we learn that even if a person is very sick, there's always a leeway of doing things. Even in salah, you can perform while sitting or while laying down, etc. So there's always a leeway of doing things. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just make us understand that and gain more knowledge around that. Jazakumullah khair. We really appreciate it. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your work that you're doing and grant us also the ability to benefit more and more from you, inshallah ta'ala.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
Ameen. Ameen. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sheikh Muntaha, we actually have another guest waiting for us. We have Sheikh Ibrahim Richmond. Everyone has seen the videos which have been going around social media the past few days. So Sheikh Ibrahim Richmond is a former pastor from a Durban church which had over 100,000 congregants that took Shahada with him. Subhanallah. This is a very touchy story of how he explains how he became a Muslim from a dream. Subhanallah. And imagine one man and his 100,000 congregants, over 100,000, and now he's in Hajj as a guest for the Saudi government. Subhanallah. It's a touchy story, and he's only been Muslim about 3 months, I believe. And we just want to welcome him, inshallah, to the show that we can also carry on with the program, inshallah. So, inshallah, just 1 minute, inshallah, we'll be connected to him, inshallah ta'ala.